JD skin just here with another reaction. One of my homies, Leroy Biggs. He's a cool dude. He lives in Cheatham County and whatnot. He's a good dude. I watch his lives a lot. Comment on that stuff. He's a humble guy. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people just, even if whether they've been really successful or not, they kind of like are like quiet about their fan base. They don't show a lot of love. He does. He's one of those guys who shows a lot of love to his fan base. So much respect for that. He's a cool dude. Good-hearted dude. I think he one of his lives recently. He was saying he lost a loved one or something. I didn't get all the background story. I didn't catch exactly who it was and whatnot. But man, my heart goes out to you. I'm sorry, man. Like we've all lost people like that, and it's no fun. So sorry to hear that, man. Rest in peace to whoever it was. So yeah, he drops a lot of remixes and his own songs, and he's just, he's climbing. He's building a name for himself. He's not cutting any corners, not signing to nobody, keeping it real. Much respect, dude. All right, let's get it.
Leroy 3030, motherfucker. I got my voice back.
Yeah, he's sick a lot.
I'm getting numbers, chump. Y'all better bundle up. I drop a track and off the bat, that shit was cold as fuck. Music City fucking with me, yeah, they heard of me. I got some haters in the city, y'all can murder me. I'm rolling straight without a permit, dirty in my neighborhood. Flipping since the rich kids make a meal off Tanglewood. Goddamn white boy, that shit unfair. I got the block shut down and my dudes prepared. Fuck a bulletproof vest. I swear my chest made of steel. We are the last of the real. I fell asleep at the wheel. I woke up hot from last night. I swear my life is a dream, and you're still dreaming if you ever think you're better than me.
Man, this is a banger. I'm running back a little bit.
Down and my dudes prepared. Fuck a bulletproof vest. I swear my chest made of steel. We are the last of the real. I fell asleep at
Man, that's so true. It's like there's like I dealt with some snakes recently. People I thought I could trust, so I couldn't, and it came as a shock. But again, I'm not gonna be hating on them or dropping names because that's just not how I do. They do what they, it's their life, it's their business. I'm moving on. I'm not, too many people get stuck on paid shit. You know what I mean? People suck, and that's just the reality. So surround yourself with people you can trust, with good people. It takes time. Like, I guess, it wasn't all that long. I guess I knew him, and I made the mistake of trusting somebody I hadn't known that long. I learned my lesson the hard way, but it's, it is what it is. Moving on. But, yeah, guys, there's a reason why guys like Leroy and Ryan and Adam Calhoun, of Church and Calhoun and Just in Time, all these guys, they're real people, and there's a reason they have the fan base that they do. It's because they're humble to their fans. They don't act like they're this, gift from God or something like that. You know what I mean? Like they look at themselves just average people who just, they got this talent and they're using it, for the people. You know what I mean? Yeah, they make money off it and whatnot, and they're not ashamed of that. They work hard and they deserve what they make, 100%. But they stay humble to their fans. They stay true, and they say a lot of things that record labels and liberals in general just don't want. Messages that they don't want to be put out. They don't want to have put out there. So people like them, I really appreciate them for what they do. Leroy is one of those guys here. Much respect for you, Leroy. Like what you're doing.
I woke up hot from last night. I swear my life is a dream, and you're still dreaming if you ever think you're better than me. I'm a rookie that's connected with legends and all the veterans. Better than the average, a battle rapper with traction. Still saying fuck the city, smoking weed behind the tractor. Eating rappers for dinner and they get served on a platter. I'm feeling better now. I'm down to do a show. I spend hours every week inside a studio. I left college and I didn't let my father know. I took a leap of faith yelling out Geronimo. We like to raise hell and
I feel that too. I kind of hopped out of my parents' house pretty quick. I decided, I'm gonna find somewhere to live, pay rent, get a decent job, all that stuff. I did it. Granted, this isn't like my dream job or whatever, but I'm still doing, and I do take the most shit out of like pretty much anybody in the company because I am the youngest guy. And I don't have any family. I don't have no connections in the company, nothing like that. There's a lot of things that kind of stack up against me here, but I'm making $16 an hour. which is a lot better than a lot of people my age are doing. You know, working just blue collar job. You know, not bitching about how hard the work is, because you know, call it what it is. You know, like I mean, I might not be hot shit or whatever, but I'm tough. You know what I mean? Like I can take it. I'm not a pussy boy. I'm not a city boy. I mean, like I do what I got to do. It's hard. I come home sweaty. You know, like probably, you know, covered in like sweat and grease and shit. You know what I mean? Like that's, and you know, I'm proud of it. You know what I mean? Like when I come home like that, even though I kind of feel like shit, at the same time I feel like, you know, I did something. You know, like I'm definitely working for a living. My paychecks show it. So, you know, like in life life's a struggle, and you gotta, you know, you can't skip steps. You gotta work hard, and you know, and work your way up. That's how it goes. And anyway, Leroy's doing that with his career. You know, I could really see him becoming a really big rapper, and I could really see him, you know, 5 years from now. Because I mean, look what Ryan Upchurch did. I mean, look how far he's come from, you know, living with his family to doing whatever. I mean, I can't remember all the places he lived. But he's been a lot of places. At one point, he was living with his grandpa, Chicken Willie, before he died. And he's just been, you know, he really, you know, now he lives on Ghost Ranch. You know what I mean? Like 300 acres, trails everywhere, you know, creeks, and he's got Civil War stuff he's found in his property. He's got old barns from like the 30s and stuff, and I mean, he's just, you know what I mean? Like he's really living it up. Now you know, he has his whole family living there with him, you know, providing for him. You know, he could have just been like, oh, well, I'm just gonna have this stuff for myself and just it's all about me. But he's not that kind of guy. He supports his family. He feeds them, his mom, his brothers, you know, everybody. He looks after his people, his friends. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to do that. With whatever career I have, I want to be able to do that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's cool. But anyway, yeah, Leroy's a good guy, and people like him, you know, you and people like you, man, respect.
Eat cornbread. I did 250,000 streams out the fucking country. Anywhere in the South, man, I swear they love me. The truth is ugly, I'm a rapper and I fucking love it. Album dose on the way, I've been rocking the stage. I did this shit without a voice, now none of y'all say. Let's get to work, everybody. Y'all quit to hate on somebody. It's fuck the fame until I got it. I had to spend all my money. It's for the poor folk, man, just hold strong. You had the heart and kept pushing for some.
I'm right back.
It's fuck the fame until I got it. I had to spend all my money. It's for the poor folk, man, just hold strong. You had the heart and kept pushing for so long. Keep your head up, keep the moves going. And when you make it, just ask them now who's joking. 615, look alive, I'm coming headstrong.
Blue collar people that are, I mean, we're broke a lot, whatnot. We take a lot of shit from city people and whatnot, and people who work white collar jobs and stuff. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying everybody works a white collar job or city person's bad, because I know a lot of really good people who are city people. You know what I mean? Who might work in an office or whatever. I've known many of them. Some of them are even family, and you know, I mean, it boils down to who you choose to be. You know, at the end of the day, I'm just saying, like, people, you know, people that live like us, just we take a lot of shit. And that's another thing about Leroy and other guys like him is, you know, they're representing for us. You know what I mean? They're showing that, like, hey, it don't matter if you're from the smallest town, you know, from Ohio, Tennessee, Rolling Church, you know, be from Pennsylvania, you know, I mean, Just in Time, you know, all these guys, you know, it doesn't matter where you're from. Like, you don't have to be from California or New York or whatever to be somebody. You can be somebody, you know, if the person you are, you are who you are. Doesn't, none of that stuff matters. You know what I mean? Money doesn't matter. Where you're from doesn't matter. It matters who you are. It matters who you represent yourself to be. And these guys know that, and they represent for small towns. You know, showing that, like, we got it too. We're with it. You know what I mean?
The beat, repeat offender, making tombstones, give a polygraph. I told the truth every moment, act a fool in the repeat offender, making tombstones, give a polygraph. I told the truth every moment, act a fool in the yo, but I'm very well spoken. Live, I'm coming headstrong, kill the beat, repeat offender, making tombstones, give a polygraph.
Kill the beat, repeat offender, making tombstones. Man, that's fire. I think that's my favorite bar in the whole song. That's fire. I like that.
I told the truth every moment, act a fool in the yo, but I'm very well spoken.
That was real stuff. That was bars, dude. That was bars. That was awesome. All right. Well, that was a banger, man. Keep the bangers coming. I'm looking forward to your next album. Keep it coming, Leroy. Totally behind you.